13 sharks off the coast of Brazil tested positive for cocaine in their system. The question is, how and why is this possible? One possibility is very reminiscent to a story that we all know. This story comes from the backwoods of Georgia. This is the cocaine bear. I promise, this is all relevant to what I'm getting into. In 1985, a group of drug smugglers flew a plane over the backwoods of Georgia. Some of them parachuted out with hundreds of thousands of dollars in illegal narcotics, the powdery good kind. But they sucked at packing parachutes, and allegedly one of these drug smugglers perished. In doing so, they left behind a brick of cocaine, and a black bear found it and decided to have one fun time, becoming allegedly one of the most powerful apex predators in North America for 30 minutes until he OD'd. This bear is now stuffed and displayed at a mall in Kentucky. This story then went on to inspire the movie Cocaine Bear that came out a few years ago. So now, why did I just tell you all of that? I told you that for a reason. One of the more alluring ways people and scientists think sharks are acquiring these narcotics is the way in which cartels and smugglers like to smuggle in cocaine into other countries.
Well, someone in Palm Beach County, Florida, stumbled upon 65 pounds of cocaine that had washed ashore.
And that rough surf has washed up almost 3 dozen kilos of cocaine.
2 reports of cocaine washing up on shore in the last few days.
News of 35 kilos of cocaine to wash up on Baldwin County beaches this week.
Cartels and drug smugglers have their own fleets of pilots and people who know how to fly planes. They fly low under the radar as to not be detected, and they drop off bundles and bundles and bundles of illegal narcotics. In doing so, some manage to get away. You're dropping them in the middle of the ocean. The surf takes them, or maybe sharks take them. People believe that sharks are actively grabbing these bundles of cocaine and consuming them. The 2023 documentary called Cocaine Sharks took a stab at proving this theory correct. They dropped in a bunch of dummy bundles of cocaine into the ocean, but they also had a bunch of fake swans to try to see which ones sharks were more interested in. They all basically let the swans go. They barely looked in their direction. They were more curious about the bricks of cocaine that just splashed on the surface. They were probably investigating the commotion, and in doing so, they decided to take a little chomp out of it.
That was incredible. That shark just bit the cocaine bale. That's crazy. Just took off with that bale.
Sharks use their mouths to investigate everything. But sharks also have a reputation of being the garbage cans of the ocean. They will eat literally anything. They've been found with whole cannonballs in their stomach, stylish fur coats. There's a legend about sharks even eating an entire suit of knight's armor. They have even found with a whole reindeer and a polar bear inside of them. Absolutely insane to think about. But these animals will eat and chow down on literally anything they see. They get this reputation for very good cause. They are literally garbage cans of the ocean. The second and less alluring theory, and honestly more depressing, is that these sharks and other animals are getting contaminated with these narcotics because of us. This is where the bonefish enters. Bonefish, in particular, have been found to have many different narcotics within their system. The drugs found within their system range from blood pressure medications to antidepressants to prostate treatment medications, even antibiotics and pain relievers. Some even found traces of Viagra within them. This doesn't only affect the bonefish. This affects every single marine animal, and even freshwater fish. These drugs are getting into these ecosystems because we are failing to clean the water properly. Water goes through an extreme process of cleaning at water treatment facilities, but our regulations might not be the best. Another reason is runoff. Runoff from water treatment facilities is a very big problem. That means the water wasn't cleaned at all. There could be even worse things getting into our marine life. Pesticides and other chemicals used within agriculture are at a very high risk of getting into the ocean. Long-term scientists have no real clue how this will affect fish and their behavior, or how it will affect ecosystems as a whole, or even how it will affect us humans. A lot of us rely on fish, the ocean, freshwater fish to simply survive. Yet a lot of the fish we could be eating could be contaminated with harmful pesticides, drugs that aren't supposed to be there, and we are the only ones to blame for it. We will be our own undoing. On that depressing note, I think you should like and subscribe if I was mildly interesting. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching. Until next time.